Hello, I'm MJ Fite with today's thought. Today's thought is it worth it? In my second year of doing the thought, one of the questions that I get asked from time to time is it worth it? And based on my goal and based on my mission in doing today's thought, I feel that it is worth it. Matter of fact, I know it's worth it. When we talk about is it worth it, whatever it is that you do in life has to mean something to you. In this case, when I share the thought with you, every thought that I put out, every dose of positivity, every dose of encouragement means something to me because it's something that I believe in. It's something that I feel on the inside. Otherwise, I don't talk about it. And it means that much to me because it's going to help at least one person. And that's all I asked for the thought to do. And it's definitely exceeded my expectations. When we talk about is it worth it, it's simply you believing in what it is that you do. And regardless of how other people may feel about what it is that you do, if it means something to you, eventually it'll probably mean something to someone else. If it doesn't mean anything to you, then it's not going to mean anything to someone else. You must decide whatever it is that you're doing is worth it to you. No one else can place a value on the things that you do each and every day except for you. We may have our thoughts and our opinions about what we think may be important to you and what we think may not be important to you, but you must decide that value. You must place the importance on whatever it is that's important to you. And if you feel at the end of the day that whatever it is that you do is not worth it to you, then don't do it. If it's worth it to you, do it. If it's worth it to you, go all out and give it your all. It doesn't matter what the next person may say or think. If you believe in what it is that you do, and if you feel it's worth it, you're going to go all out and you're going to give it your best shot, no matter what the outcome may be. So you must decide if whatever it is that you're doing is worth your time, your energy, and your efforts. And if it is to you, keep doing it. If it's not, you might want to consider a change at some point. The key to this principle lies in the question, worth. Is it worth it to you? Only you can decide that. And that's what it comes down to when people ask you the question, is it worth it? It basically is, what are the things that you're doing? What do they mean to you? For me, this is the second year of me doing a thought, and this is the first year of doing the video format. And I get asked the question countless times, is it worth it? My goal from day one has been to reach out and touch at least one person with a dose of positivity, a dose of encouragement. And I'm pleased to say that I have definitely exceeded my expectations. So whenever I sit down, I go through the edits, I even have some weird outtakes which may come up in a future thought, and edit the video, the time and energy and effort I put into doing it each and every day, I feel that the end result is that not only do I receive encouragement and joy in doing it, but also to be able to see the fact that at least one person, and that person may be you, is impacted by the thought in a positive way. You may be going through tough times and you may just happen to run across my thought, and it may be able to uplift and cheer you up, or even you may be able to share the thought with someone else. Now, I know I may not be the most handsome person on video. I may not even be the most entertaining person on video, but because I believe in what it is that I do each and every time I sit down and I put out the thought to people, I know to me first, it is worth it, because not only is the end result being met in terms of reaching out and giving a dose of positivity and encouragement to one person at least, but also it's about how do I feel when I sit down and do it? How do I feel when I think of what it is I want to say and make sure that what I get out there is something that I'm feeling myself and something that I believe in wholeheartedly. So at the end of the day, when we talk about is it worth it to you, you think about the things that you do each and every day, and you have to place a value on that. I can't place it on it. No one else can place it on it. Only you can. And when you do place a value, you'll find out that things that you do want to do in life mean that much more to you. So of course you're going to do them. And things that don't, you probably aren't going to do them, and you may want to just go a different path. Remember, only you can decide if the things that you do are worth it to you. You must decide, because the longer you spend messing with things that are not worth it to you, you miss out on the things that are worth it to you. And you miss out on a chance to be able to do the things that you want to do in life. I'm MJ Fite with today's thought. And remember, a thought can take you in many different directions, but it's you that determines that direction. Have a good day.